All right, everybody, I'm going to show you how to use Google Researcher. This is something we did in the workshop the other day, and it is pretty awesome. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm using my work Google Drive spot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Google Drive, and I'm going to create a new Google document. Okay, so for the example that I did yesterday, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in the giver. This is what I want to do some research on. Once I type that in, I'm going to go to Google Tools, and I'm going to click on Researcher. There's also a shortcut. You can hit Control Alt Shift. Okay, so you'll notice what I'm going to type in is the giver. Okay, it's going to tell me a few things here. She's got a website, Lois Lowry. Here's the author. Here's when it published. Here's some characters. Now, here's where the fun can begin. So what I want to do here first is if I click down this little menu here, that is everything. I'm searching all of Google for things. First thing I want to do is I'm going to find some images. Now, the problem with images are they're copyright materials. If you use them, it's not like the internet doesn't go all over the world. People will find out and they will gladly tell on you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this little caret down, and it's going to tell you I want to use free to share, use or modify, or even commercially. So these are free to use and do whatever I want. Okay, so I think I like this one. I'm going to click it. I'm going to drag it. All right. Now, the nice thing about that is you'll notice it dropped a little bitty 1 next to it. If you go to the bottom of the screen, it has cited it for you. Pretty slick. Now, the nice thing is that you'll notice it cited it in MLA format. Well, maybe, I really need this in APA format. So let's go APA next time. Okay. So my next one, I need a picture of this guy. I believe he played Jonas. I'm going to drop it in. There's a 2. It tells you where I retrieved it from, and it's now copied in APA format. It's pretty darn nice. Okay. Now there's a few other things that I can do up here too. So let's look at, we used images. Let's say I need a quote. I need a quote on this book. Okay. Famous quotes. Love and kindness are never wasted. A gift consists not of what is done. I want this one from Shakespeare. So I'm going to insert this one. You'll see I put it right next to the picture because that's where my cursor was. Rich gifts wax poor, when givers prove unkind. William Shakespeare. Put a 3 there. It also cited it for me down there. Pretty nice. Okay, so you can see I've got all kinds of sources here. Let's go back up again. Now, we've got a dictionary we can put in there. Let's find... let's use Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar is a peer-reviewed database. It looks just like Google. See, I'm going to go to Google Scholar. It looks just like the Google web page. Little bitty different though. Okay. Now the only difference is that a peer-reviewed rather than a Wikipedia article. Peer-reviewed means that it's been cited in other sources and it's been reviewed by other scholars. Okay. Now the nice thing is, let's say that I want to find something on the giver. These are all peer-reviewed articles. So let's go back to our, let's go back and we want to search Google Scholar for something on the giver. Okay, so let's find, you can see, cited by 768 people. I want to insert this right here. I want to put my quote. Okay, it cites it for you right there. Pretty nice, okay? And you can see I can pick APA, MLA, or Chicago format. I'm not real familiar with Chicago, but I am familiar with the other 2. The nice thing also about Google Scholar is you'll notice, so this was the search that I did. When you click down on this caret, you've got a few things. I can search for words that say the giver, or maybe I wanted to have Lois Lowry. I can really scrutinize my filter. And then what I can do is I can set up an alert. I'm going to go back, okay? I'm going to go back for an alert. And let's just say I want every time that I want an article is published on Lois Lowry, I want that article. And this is how I did my dissertation. I kind of let Google do the work for me. So this one I want Lois Lowry. And I want this sent to my personal email. It'll show me 10 results. I'm going to create the alert. And anytime a peer-reviewed excellent source comes around, it will grab that article and drop it into my email address or into my email account. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need an alert on her. But those are really nice and a really slick way that you can use Google Scholar to help kids write papers. There is also, again, add-ons. We can get some add-ons. And Easy Bibliography helps the kids write a bibliography. A thesaurus, obviously how to write a table of contents. You can do labels. These are all free things. If I wanted a bibliography, I'm going to add this to my profile. I'll click on it. Obviously, we want to view the document. It's going to need permission to hit accept. And now I've got it. If I want to use Easy Bib, there it is. I go back to my add-ons, Easy Bib Creator, manage my bibliography. It's working, and we can start putting sources in there, and it builds the bibliography for you. Excellent program, great way. And it's not about copying and pasting. When I did my dissertation, I got scolded quite often by maybe using a semicolon instead of a colon. It should be italicized rather than bolded. The thing is, I just want to do it correctly. And I'm not an expert on APA or MLA, and I'm not sure anybody is, but I just do know that we want to get the kids ready to be able to do things. So that's it. Now, let's retitle this. We want to call this the Giver paper, okay? And it automatically saves it into Google Drive. And when I go back to my Google Drive, I'll go down to my individual folder, and I will find it in my list because I haven't put it in a folder anywhere. And, oh, the Giver paper showed up just like that. Now I have access to that anytime, any place, as long as I have an internet connection. And then eventually I will show you how to use Google email offline without an internet signal. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.